James is gay. But why? But why? Are you kidding me? Who is this YouTuber? I'm gonna have to report this son of a gun because of this homophobic title. But seriously though, all jokes aside, I did an oopsie in one of my recent videos where I literally took an inside joke from the video, a joke that's not that funny, and made it the title for public to see. I apologize, and yeah, I'll work on my sense of humor, but most importantly, I'll take that title away. I think I'm gonna have to explain myself again one more time. James is gay. This guy is gay and I got zero problems with it. Characters in video games can be gay, bi, straight, I don't care. Same goes for real life. If anything, they should be treated with respect and as normal human beings. So no, I wasn't throwing shades at him being gay, but then again, my fault. Anyways, today is a simple cut and clear, your usual SmackNPie video where we'll take one important character from the series and talk about their potential role in upcoming episode, which in this case is episode 4, the only and final episode of The Walking Dead, the final season. Now you see, episode 3 ended in quite a moment, where AJ, depending on your choices, will either kill Lily and James will be alive, or not kill Lily, which will prompt James' death and Lily being alive. Now that is some ending I've seen in a long time in any Telltale episode. But coming back to James, in one playthrough, my dude is dead as freak. Rest in peace, you'll be remembered. But in other playthrough, which is my main playthrough, he's alive and well. Well, not well, hopefully still alive, but you get my point. Take us back. Episode 4 title is quite scary on its own, but let's see what are the potential stuff James can do in this episode. Let's draw a line where on one hand we'll talk about him being alive and on the other hand him being dead, which is simple, and how that'll play off in the episode 4. Let's start with easier option, him being dead as freak. You see, we have to remember there are so many characters that are still alive and only one episode left, so that includes that either tons of death in episode 4 or good ending. But throw that out of the window. His death can be summed into 2 parts. I'm keep saying that because the ship blew up at the end, so we might not have enough time to get back to the ground before it sinks. Number 1, him giving his life in the boat to save AJ, Clementine, 10, and other kids, and having our first death of episode 4. Or number 2, it could be that we're already on the ground and he's dead off screen, which I don't think is gonna happen, but it's also a solid possibility because if you take a look at Telltale history of determinate characters and their deaths, I don't have to explain that much. Now that's out of the way, let's look at the possibilities of him being alive. Number 1, of course, that he alongside all of the kids make it back to the school being alive and making it into the good ending for the final season. So that's number 1. Number 2, he makes it through the end as one of the only survivors from the final season alongside Clementine or AJ. Number 3, his relationship with AJ is gonna come into play, and it's gonna play a bigger role. Remember how James told Clementine that he slit someone's throat because they were showing sympathy for the enemy, aka being weak in the group? That's what AJ might do to James. James told AJ not to shoot a literal monster, while Clem told him to shoot the exact same person. James might become a weak person in the eyes of AJ, which might lead to a heated argument or heated back and forth action between them, which is gonna be good. And I'm gonna continue this point in just a second. But another possibility is that point number 3, the one I just mentioned, but in reverse. You see, on Reddit, people are theorizing that James will see Clementine as a bad influence on AJ for teaching him all bad and violent acts, and he'll forcefully take AJ away from Clementine, which will prompt a fight between Clementine and James, and of course we all know what's gonna happen there. They could go this far to give Clementine a choice of killing or sparing James, leading to him being one more threat to the group, especially AJ, or Clementine and James fight, which lead to AJ pointing a gun towards James for being that D word and weak for the group, which might prompt another Lily type choice from episode 3 ending. Now that is some dream episode role for someone. Of course, if they're gonna do any of this for James, they have to do the exact same thing or something like that for Lily, because let's face it, this is Telltale / Skybound. We can't accept Detroit Become Human outcomes out here, because I'm sure they're not gonna pull off Batman season 2 episode 5, which if they do that, and they can, this will make this season by far the best in the entirety of Telltale Games history. With that being said, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're new here and want to see more, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button to become an official member of SmackNPie. I'm Smack, and until next time, take care of yourself and your family, stay humble and be grateful, and peace.